My name is Kendra Gata, and this is Michael Connor. We're two of the co-founders of Kidzillions. Kidzillions is an allowance platform that allows kids to spend and save their money on the internet. So, why does the world need something like Kidzillions? To answer that question, first, we are going to take you back in time to the year 1975. This is Pearl. She's 12 years old, and she's dying for a pet rock. So she saves up her allowance, she does extra chores around the house, and in not very long, she heads down to the 5 and dime for her pet rock. Don't we have a pet rock slide? Yes. So let's go back now to 2009. Michael, can you take us there? All right, let's see. So this is today's version of Pearl. She has her own laptop computer. She goes online almost every day, and all of her friends are talking about the upcoming release of Scribblenauts for the Nintendo DS. Pearl starts saving her money, and when she goes to Amazon to try to make her purchase, she finds that Amazon does not accept the money she's been saving in her penny jar. So what ends up happening?
Her mom buys it for her.
That's right, Michael. Her mom ends up making a purchase for her.
So in 1975, Pearl was able to see a direct and tangible link between her spending and saving decisions and the level of pennies in her penny jar. In today's economy, as people are moving increasingly to online transactions and online shopping, it's much more difficult for kids to see those direct consequences of their actions and for them to learn the lessons that we all learned when we were kids from managing our own money. So this is a problem.
It is a problem.
But we have a solution.
We have a solution. Kidzillions, allowance for the 21st century.
We want to give kids the tools that they need so that they can make their own financial decisions on the web, so they can spend and save their own money online, and they can learn from their successes and failures while the stakes are still small. And here's how it works.
Here's how it works. All right. So this is Pearl's mom. She's signing up for an account right now. We don't need any of her credit card information. Basically, all we need is an email address. It's a really simple, quick, and easy sign-up form. Next, we have, do we have a next one?
Yeah, but we're going to register again.
Okay, we're going to register again just to show you how simple it truly is.
I really like that one.
Yeah, all right. So here we go. We have Pearl's mom is setting up an allowance for her right now. So she's giving her $5.75 a week. Her mom can decide whether or not she wants to give allowance weekly or monthly. And one thing that we learned is that every family does allowance different. So some parents like to do it so it's chore-based. Some parents like to have chores be bonus incentives and want to give out money particularly for that. So Pearl's mom here is adding a chore for walking the dog. And so she assigns it an amount. And then that will show up on Pearl's side. So when she logs into Kidzillions, she can see what chores she needs to do for that day. So here she is. She clicks yes, and when she clicks yes, her mom gets an email or a mobile update. And then once her mom verifies that the work has been done, the money is released into Pearl's balance. So here we see Pearl online. She's at Amazon with the Scribblenauts game that she was hoping to get. She uses our bookmarklet to send all of the item information back to her Kidzillions wish list account. So you see here Scribblenauts $27.99. Once she's saved up enough money, she clicks buy, which then sends a purchase request to her mom. This purchase request is an email which also contains all the product information and a link straight to Amazon checkout. So it's pretty easy for the mom.
And we keep a record on Kidzillions of all of Pearl's decisions so that she can make that link between her behavior and how her decisions affect her financial well-being over time. So that's the learning experience.
Michael, that's great. Let's tell the people how we're turning this into a business.
So in this section, we're going to talk about our team, we're going to talk about our outreach strategy, and we're going to talk about our revenue model. First, the team.
This is our team. This is a photo that we took from the first brainstorming session that we had when we were putting together our DreamIt application. We are a group of professional project managers, programmers, strategic developers,
marketers and
salespeople. This is a short list of some of the companies we've worked for. We've also, from the support of DreamIt, have a pretty hot team of folks lending us their intellectual capital. Rudy Riffs, the CTO at ING Direct USA, is our mentor, and Bridget Cooperman from Retail Impact Group is also helping us out and doing it.
So next, the outreach strategy. This summer, we spent a lot of time talking to kids and to parents. We've collected a lot of the interviews that we did on our blog, allowanceplatform.com, which we see as a way of kind of communicating our brand values to show people that we're really committed to this issue of financial literacy. That commitment has helped us put together a growing network of like-minded people in the kids space and the financial literacy space. And we've also got a sponsor lined up for the next month of content on allowanceproject.com, which is Kids Who Rip, a website devoted to kids who excel in extreme sports and academics and music and other kinds of cool stuff.
We had an awesome video, but it's not playing. These kids rip.
All right, so next, the revenue model. First, let's talk a little bit about the market size. It's hard enough to talk to 5 kids in a room together. How do you talk to 16 million kids in our target demographic, ages 10 to 13? We're focusing particularly on kids in families where their parents are already giving them more than $10 a week in allowance. And we know overwhelmingly the reason why parents give allowance is because they want to pass on financial literacy lessons to their kids. So then, to slice that further, we're looking particularly at kids who've expressed a desire to use part of their allowance online and currently have no way to do so. We think that figure's about 1.26 million. Still a lot of kids and parents to be speaking to. Just to give you another statistic which kind of illustrates the upside potential, 4.8 million kids in our demographic have walked away cold from an online purchase because they lacked a way to pay. So there's the market. How are we going to monetize? We have a 2-phase approach. In our first phase, we're going to be focusing on what revenue we can earn now to get to point B, and on building a user base. So our short-term revenue is in Amazon affiliate revenue, in white labeling, where we offer versions of Kidzillions for partners, and also sponsored content like we saw with Kids Who Rip. What we want to move into in the next year is positioning Kidzillions so that we can offer our users the ability to make real transactions by positioning Kidzillions as a kind of channel for financial institutions. So there's actually, in this phase, real money changing hands, and we see a lot of potential wins for Kidzillions in this space.
All right.
So
that gets us to where we are now and today. And what we are looking for out of today in this presentation is hoping to connect with people who are interested in lending either financial and or intellectual capital to our project. We're looking to raise some money to get us through the second phase, which will take us through the end of 2010. And if you have any kids ages 10 to 13 and want to try out Kidzillions, we'd love to have you be part of our testing group. And that's it. We're Kidzillions. My name is Kendra Gata, and this is Michael Connor.